kind of our motto is, what good is winning if you're not a good person? And we want our guys to be the best on and off the field, and these things we feel make them do those. What I've worked on here first is that we have a set of drills. There's about 4 drills that we find are very important for our program. And this first one, circle drill, is kind of not realistic to football, but it is a multi-move, multi-directional drill where what we're looking for is that the ball carrier is executing a high and tight football. He's working on his speed moves. So those would be your stiff arm, your jump cuts, and your spin moves. And that the other players that are stationary, there will be about 6 to 10 players around in an oblong circle. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle because it makes it hard to cut around. But you want those guys spread out in a weird shape and then basically keep the ball in the same arm, the right arm and the left arm, and run the direction both ways. The film that you'll see is everyone carrying the ball with their right arm and then working on their moves that way. What you're looking at here is that they're making multi-moves, cutting through, protecting the ball, starts high and tight, make a cut, spin, into our scheme portion of the evening. And we are a big component of running outside plays. We get a box typically that's really loaded. It's a 7-man box. I've yet to, probably other than my first year when we couldn't run the ball worth a lick, we had to sling it. We passed for a ton of yards that year, but nobody respected our run game, and if we could have ran, we probably could have had a good portion of yardage that first year. But now everyone knows, kind of understands what we're trying to do offensively. We're a big inside zone, outside zone team, and so they're basically trying to load us up in the box. So what we've had to do is adapt, and we're trying to come up with plays like the bubble, like a fly sweep, like speed option, that get us to the outside very, very quickly where we have less numbers. You know, if they're going to put 7 guys inside the tackle box, well, where's our numbers? Well, that means we got guys to the outside. So the fly sweep for us is a concept. It's a handoff for us. We don't toss it out in front like some teams like a West Virginia might do, but we're going to motion one of our receivers or our slot, and they're going to go in motion, and they'll basically have we'll get some leverage if they don't overshift their coverage. Now once they start overshifting, there's going to be a few counter plays that I'm going to show you later, some misdirection plays that are great for when they start over pursuing on your fly sweep. So the first thing you need to do is set up the fly. We do adjust our guys. Like for instance, this is a fly 2x2 tight versus the 3-4, and everything I'll have on here is against the 3-4 defense because that's all we see. If we see a 4-man front, we're smiling. We would love to see a 4-3 box. That would be terrific. That would be ideal for us. But typically our 7-man box has those 2 outside backers, those overhang players that we really have to do a lot to account for. So in this particular play, what you're going to see from the center is that he's going to work outside on that nose. So basically if the nose steps to his A-gap, he's going to take him and make sure that he just turns in and goes backside, because he cannot get that play. If he's making that fly play, then he's probably a Division I guy playing in the SEC. He's probably a freak of nature. So we're going to get that hand on him, making sure he doesn't come into A-gap. If he wants to go weak A, we'll let him go. Our guard's going to chip him that way. So he's going to hit him, and then he's going to climb and try and get to the second level linebacker. Our guard, our weak side guard, he's going to go and protect weak side A, make sure if he comes, he's just going to hit that nose, and then he's going to keep climbing and looking for a hat. Our tackle, weak side tackle, he's going to leave the tackle. We're going to let him run. If he can run and wrap and make that play, then he's fantastic. Again, we're just going to go and cut off that backer. So we're going to make it look like, for us, like it's outside zone read for us. Our backside Y, we're going to leave that backer, and he is going to go climb and get the third level safety, the alley player. He may roll to the middle. He knows he's going to come and just cut him off and basically set a screen on him, just slow him down. our play side guard, he's basically going to step into his B gap because that's his responsibility in case the tackle pinches down. He's going to step there. If nothing shows, he's going to go cut off and make that backer come underneath him. He's going to just keep running upfield and make that guy come underneath, because then that way he's got to trail the play. Our tackle probably has the most important block because this guy could make the play very easily. He needs to step into his C gap. He needs to hook that tackle and turn him out. And you'll see some really great hooks here. Other things that make the play is obviously teams want to bring backer blitz. They see that guy in motion. They're going to go, we're going to blitz that guy. Well, basically, we try to account 2 guys for him. So we're going to go running back and our slot are going to squeeze and pin him inside. So if he blitzes, we have him accounted for. 2 guys will slow him down. It's just the law of physics. They should be able to get him blocked. Once they have him secured, the slot is going to take his eyes to the safety. The H is going to have the linebacker on his own, and he's going to climb to second level, because really the guy we can't account for and block is at free safety. So a lot of plays, he's going to be the defender that we don't block, and our guys got to make him miss. And then our wide receivers, and we have great blocking wide receivers. Our wide receiver coach does a fantastic job of teaching our guys how to stalk, how to get leverage, how to cut them off on the inside. So they go block in, turn that guy, make him turn out and run. We want to force him outside, and then our Z, in this case, he's going to read that corner and make a decision on, is he going to cut inside or is he going to cut